Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And today we're listening to an album called Superache by Conan Gray. But before we do that, I want to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button. I always do this at the end of the video, but I'm going to do it at the beginning because I always notice it makes a difference. So if you're new here, it's your first time watching, or if you've been watching, some people don't realize that they're not subscribed. So hit the subscribe button. We post new videos, new reactions every single week. This album, it's called Superache.
Conan Gray.
Yeah. So we've done this a few times on the channel now over this past year, where I'm doing a reaction solely based off of a ton of requests for this album.
Okay.
We did it for Sabrina Carpenter the first time, Chaperone. That's the only reason why I did that. Some albums just get requested so much that it's impossible to not do. This is yet one of many from the very beginning of the channel all the way up until now that has been constantly requested.
Okay.
So on my own, someone just brought it up again the other day, and I was like, you know what? I've been asked so many times. I feel like it's only fair. I did a little bit looking into him and his background just so I had some knowledge before we recorded. And he's 25 years old, so about my age. He was born in California, moved around a lot as a kid. His parents split, Japanese mother, Irish father. His dad was in the military or some sort of armed forces, so he moved like 9 times during his childhood. Then finally sort of settled down in his early teens in Texas, finished going to school there. Then he moved to California, went to UCLA for about a month, and then dropped out because he went and got a record deal. Along that span of time, he was making YouTube videos since he was very young, doing all different kinds of stuff, vlogging, different content, but also recording music covers, sort of like how Chaperone did, where she was posting music covers and songs online. So at age 18, he got a record deal, put out his first album in 2019 or 20. And then this second album, which everyone has been requesting, came out in 2022. So 2 years ago.
Okay.
So yeah, it's called Superache. That is the extent of it. That's the summary I read on him.
Okay.
That's all that I know.
Is it rap?
It's not rap.
Okay.
He's a singer, songwriter. I also looked up, he plays guitar and piano and sings. This is the cover here. It's him laying on a bed of roses and a heart.
Pretty cool.
And another thing of note was I just glanced at the producers or who he works with or who produced this album, and it is Dan Nigro. I'm going to say it the right way this time. Who, again, worked with Olivia Rodrigo on her first album, also produced Chaperone's debut album. So he's working with the right guy. Brand new to both of us.
Right.
12 tracks. This is his second album.
Okay.
And we'll just jump right in. The first track is called Movies. Get the lyrics.
Like Joker Part 2?
Movies.
Don't see it.
Movies. I wanna love like the movies. I'll look at you like you're perfect for me. If you are the diamond, then I am the ring. All of our
The pitch up there with like Ed Sheeran,
kind of. We're so sweet,
A little higher even.
so sweet. Built us a world and I gave you the key. Still can't believe that this isn't a dream. In my head, we're dancing in the dark. In my head, we kiss under the stars. But we know that's not what we're doing. 'Cause baby, this ain't like the movies. Movies, movies, I wanna love like the movies.
Yeah, the pitch.
We go to
Pitch can get up there, huh?
parties with people you know. We're holding hands, but it's all just for show.
I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd think it was a woman.
Friday, we both barely spoke. no. Movies, movies, I wanna love like the movies. Maybe we lost all the love that we had, and I can't pretend it'll ever come back. I think you're seeing right through me, baby, this ain't like the movies. And I wanna love like the movies.
Pretty good.
Nice original song.
Yeah. Nothing blowing me away right away. His voice is pretty nice. I feel like we really haven't done that many male pop artists on the channel, to be
No,
honest. It's been a lot of female pop
You
artists.
know who his voice does remind me of a little bit? Our friend Brian, the one who had the band.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's a lead guitarist. And
Yeah, it has that like indie sort of
yes,
indie pop
yes,
sort
yeah.
of feel to it.
Yeah, like
Pretty dramatic.
Not trying to find the a beat there, or it just sounds like a nice song.
Little swooning song over the
Yeah,
acoustic
love.
guitar.
And love like you see in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not gonna can't make too many judgments off of one song.
No.
Intro song too.
Yeah,
so
it's nice. Yeah,
His
nice
voice
song.
sounds nice. Sounds like he has some higher range.
Yeah.
Track 2 is called People Watching.
That wasn't funny, but she laughed so hard she almost cried. They're counting months they've been together, almost 49. He's making fun of how she acted around the holidays. She wears a ring, but they tell people that they're not engaged. They met in class for metaphysical philosophy. He tells his friends I like her cause she's so much smarter than me. They're having talks about their futures until 4 a.m. and I'm happy for them. But I wanna feel all that love and emotion, be that attached to the person I'm holding. Someday I'll be falling without caution, but for now I'm only people watching. I end up all alone, but I still keep hoping. I wanna feel all that love and emotion, be that attached to the person I'm holding. Someday I'll be falling without caution, but for now I'm only people watching. Cut people out like
I like that effect.
tags on my clothing. I end up all alone, but I still keep hoping. I won't be scared to let someone know me without caution, but for now I'm only people watching.
I like that more. I like that more. That was really cool.
Yeah, it had a little bit more rhythm to it. More effects for sure.
Yeah, I like the crowd swallowing him up, sort of.
Yeah.
I like the subtleness of the drums and the instrumentation. And I like how when that chorus comes in, the people watching it kind of just cuts. It doesn't smash you into anything until the very end. The drums come in
Yeah.
a little harder. But I like that clever. I like, living through what he wants through someone else's eyes, experiencing love from someone else because, like you said, he has a hard time keeping people close to him. Oh, that was a
Yeah.
cool track. There's a little more there than the first track.
He sounds young. He sounds very young.
Well, he is.
Yeah, your age, right?
Yeah.
Very young voice.
I like that track a lot. Track 3 is called Disaster.
At the scene, I just left the party at Blake's and it's Halloween. Had the keys to my car in my hand, but I didn't leave. Cause the potential of us, it was keeping me up all night long. I left the text you won't read all night long. This could be a disaster. There's so many factors. Like what if you freak out and then we're losing
taste on this one. I like those synths too.
And if you're reading the text all night long, you're not mine for taking. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I just made it up, messed it up.
Good. I wouldn't say it's great. I'd say it's good.
It's okay.
I'm feeling like I remember. I don't know if it was. I want to say it was Chaperone when we did that too. I don't want to speak too soon because
Right.
on that I think I remember both of us being like, the voice isn't blowing us away, and then it did blow us away. So right now it seems like he has a nice voice, but nothing's blowing me away songwriting wise or singing wise. The songs are catchy so far. I mean, that's a catchy song.
I guess what I'm feeling is I'm trying very hard to get past my prejudice of it's sounding like a female voice, like a female singer, and the subject matter also feels like it's coming from the point, not to be chauvinistic, but it sounds like it's coming from the point of view almost like a woman. Like, you don't hear many men talking about drunk calling and love like that. It's different from a male perspective.
Track 4 is called Best Friend.
Remember when you broke up with your fucking ex? God, I'm glad you finally
It is a lot
gotten
about
over them.
breaking up. I mean, it's called Superache.
Yeah.
Not that it's all
I
topic.
swear that bitch was such a narcissist. Everybody knows I love you so much. Cause every time they ask, I always tell them. That's my fucking best friend, that's my fucking right hand, that's my fucking throw up in the bathroom but still love them. That's my fucking best friend, that's my fucking best friend, and the shit is gonna end up being true, cause I hate like everyone except for you. Who else is gonna grocery shop with me at 2 a.m? Who else will take that picture for you just to get revenge? You're just as psycho as me, just as sick inside the head.
Yeah, I was just Googling if he identifies as gay or not, so we can stop speculating.
Gender identification.
So we're not spending like a whole video.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like there's...
Okay.
It doesn't seem like he has publicly,
Okay.
from what I can read,
Yeah.
that he has publicly labeled himself
Okay.
or has ever said anything.
Yeah.
So I guess, I mean, anyone can make assumptions.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not
saying that that's the case.
right.
I don't know,
I mean,
but-
I'm going to at this point, suspend that, but I'll leave it on this song. Is that, to me, hearing it,
It's definitely different. Yeah, it's
you know what I mean. I don't know, not only in the music business, but I don't know many men that would, talk about their girl or their ex like my ride or die or my best friend. I know it happens. But it's
definitely
just
feminine
unusual
sounding.
for that to be, and that he repeats it over and over.
Yeah.
So lyrically, it was kind of,
that song I didn't care
light.
for really. This is called Astronomy.
We drive through the woods, rich neighborhoods to watch. We joked as we looked that they were too good for us. 'Cause socially speaking, we were the same, with runaway fathers and mothers who drank a tale old as time. Young love don't last for life. And now I know, we've traveled the seas, we've the stars. We've seen everything from Saturn to Mars. As much as it seems like you own my heart, it's astronomy, we're two worlds apart. Here face to face, a stranger that I once knew. I thought if I wanted, I'd fall back in love. You said distance brings fondness, but guess not with us. The only mistake that we didn't make was run. Now look what we've done. Stop trying to keep us alive. You can't force the stars to align when they've already died. As much as it seems like you own my heart, it's astronomy, we're two worlds apart.
I thought that was really good.
I like that.
That was nice. That
Yeah.
was really nice. So much more.
Well sung.
Yeah. And way more production techniques being used. And
But still at its heart is the acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
Which he plays really well.
oh, man, that was a beautiful track.
Yeah, nice soaring parts there. And just nice sentiment, you know?
Yeah. And I almost thought right off the bat that this was going to be a whole different track. But at least in this one, this feels a little more emotion filled than some of the other ones. Like,
Yeah.
even the very first verse,
Yeah, and you could hear it in his voice.
like speaking very personally on.
Right.
This one feels more personal as opposed to someone just making a
You're my
song about
best
breakup
friend.
or about
Yeah.
liking someone.
Yeah.
This feels
No,
like
you could feel it in the way he
a
sang.
real heartfelt.
He definitely conveyed his emotion through the song.
Track 6 is called Yours.
I'm somebody you call when you're alone. I'm somebody you use but never own. I'm somebody you touch but never hold. And you're somebody I'll never really know. I know I'm not the one you really love. I guess that's why I've never given up. 'Cause I could give you all you want, the stars and the sun, but still I'm not enough. Oh, all I really wanted was that look in your eyes. Like you already know that I'm the love of your life. Like you already know you're never saying goodbye. But I'm not yours, I'm not yours, I'm not yours. I want more, but I'm not yours.
You sing.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
change your mind. The only thing that's harder than sleeping alone is sleeping with your ghost. Oh, all I really wanted was that look in your eyes. Like you already know that I'm the love of your life. Like you already know you're never saying goodbye. I should've known that it was some love, 15,000 roses, all the things that I've done for you not to notice. Can't believe I chose you over all my best friends. What the fuck did I do in the end? Just to not
Boy can sing.
Okay.
Boy can sing.
Grabbing me a little more.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
I mean, that was super powerful.
That was beautiful.
I mean, that range of more.
Going.
Yeah.
And they weren't like soaring vocals. It was like
No, they were
powerful
breaking.
vocals, like
yeah.
kind of yelling
Voice breaking.
into the microphone.
Yeah. Very soulful, very emotional. I mean, he's got that nailed for sure.
I mean, if you are going through a breakup, I can
oh God.
definitely feel this. Even
Yeah.
I mean, even outside of that, just listening to the song, I could feel the way more passion.
I like the line about the only thing
Sleeping
worse
alone.
than sleeping alone is sleeping with the ghost of
Yeah.
you. That was a great line.
That was a great track. And the drums were great right at the end. I like that the
Piano.
production isn't drowning him out, because I wouldn't like that.
No.
I like that those,
It's just an accompaniment.
Yeah.
Really.
Track 7 is called Jigsaw.
Yeah, he likes guitar for
Oh,
sure.
definitely.
Clothes would make you like me more. If changing my hair would make you care, then I'd grab the kitchen scissors and cut myself to slivers for you. If being more polite would keep you satisfied, if being less insane would make you stay for you, I've chased every part of me until the puzzle pieces are me.
It's kind of like him contorting himself, right? Totally forcing himself to.
Big sound.
Yeah.
All I did just to make you happy, still you don't even fucking love me. Jigsaw, 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 jigsaw. Killing parts of myself.
Very
to
odd
fit
structure
you.
to this
Clear
song.
as shit, I was not the issue. If I made you like
There's
me,
breaks where you
would I
wouldn't
even like
expect a break.
myself? Pointing out my flaws doesn't help.
All right. We're getting into it a little bit here.
That one felt a little like early 90s Smashing Pumpkins or
With all the, I believe they're called power chords, if my
yeah,
memory serves me
yeah.
right, from guitar.
Yeah,
Downstrokes.
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Right,
dun, dun,
yeah.
dun. Everything's boom, boom, boom.
And I will say, you know, I have to say again, just it's refreshing that a guy is opening up like this and being so descriptive of his feelings.
Yeah, it is. It is very interesting.
You know, to the point that he's using many metaphors to describe, you know, the feelings.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, which is
I love that initial sound before those drums and guitar.
down the neck of the guitar.
It's like him contorting
or
himself.
being twisted like
Yeah.
like a Gumby.
Which obviously fits perfect for the sentiment of the track of
Yeah.
changing himself in any way, even if it makes him uncomfortable to
Yeah.
try to please this person. Family Line, track 8.
Family Line.
My father never talked a lot. He just took a walk around the block till all his anger took a hold of him, and then he'd hit. My mother never cried a lot. She took the punches, but she never fought. Till she said, I'm leaving and I'll take the kids. So she did. I say they're just the ones who gave me life. But I truly am my parents' child. Scattered across my family line, I'm so good at telling lies. That came from my mother's side. Told a million to survive. Scattered across my family line. God, I have my father's eyes, but my sisters when I cry. I can run, but I can't hide from my family life. How could you hurt a little kid? I can't forget, I can't forgive you. Cause now I'm scared that everyone I love will leave me. Scattered across my family line, I'm so good at telling lies. That came from my mother's side. Told a million to survive. Cause I was a kid, but I wasn't clueless. Someone who loves you wanna do this. All of my past I tried to erase it, but now I see would I even change it. My share of face and share a last name, but we are not the same. Scattered across my family line, I'm so good at telling lies from my family line.
Nice.
Great track.
Very nice.
That's usually would have come after I said the last thing about will he write songs that aren't about heartbreak. But there it comes a couple tracks later, right?
Yeah.
I was like, like I said, I would have understood, but I was interesting to hear a track like this from him. I'm glad we got one.
It still fits with the super ache, but just
the heartache,
in a different way.
Not in a romantic heartache. Generational childhood heartache.
Yeah, and I'll say it again. I mean, it's
that's a great track.
It's kind of I'm impressed with his ability to take the male side now and
give I'm
struggling.
Yeah. Wait, actually, I do need to cut. This is not on purpose. The camera's actually about to cut. So
go ahead.
Let me say something, and then
I will say, as males of the species that we are, right? It's rare for us to be that open and honest.
Yes, that's exactly what I was saying.
And then not only if you're going to be open and honest, but then to, share something this deep. But evidently, what I was saying, like right up front, his father didn't talk much, and so you could see, like as a kid, being learning that speaking about anything, never mind your feelings, is you don't do it. Dad didn't do it, so unless you have a model but if you're if it's in your DNA to be tender and wanted and loved, and as a kid, of course you want that. How often do we as a society bend that and twist it? And he's not. I that's what I admire. I'm admiring that for a young person like your age, again, to be this vulnerable to female heartache, family heartache. It's impressive.
Yeah, this is Summer Child.
More guitar.
Yeah. Never mind that. I never mind that, I should say.
No, me neither.
You see all the flowers in the weeds. You're scared of the dark when you sleep.
Already's voice is so much
you cover
lower in this track than the last track.
Your sleeves,
the lowest so far.
Yeah.
Degree. Your father was awfully mean. Your favorite color is green. But there's darkness behind those eyes, even when you smile. Oh, summer child, you don't have to act like all you feel is mild. You don't really love the sun, it drives you wild. You're lying, summer child.
It was like old Beatles.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got a little bit like a Blackbird vibe from
Very,
yeah.
very
I'll
much.
watch you eat.
Especially because you know the fingers on the
Yeah.
strings is just so prominent.
Oh, summer child, you don't have to act like all you feel is mild. You don't really love the sun, it drives you wild. You're lying, summer child.
Yeah, I
Great
mean,
track.
I love the guitar.
Great track.
It feels like a song maybe that you, you know, if you have a cousin who you know plays guitar or a neighbor, and it feels like, you know, something that they put together. It feels that real.
yeah,
you know?
like homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You could go get a burger at McDonald's or you could get one across the street on, you know, white bread.
yeah, authentic.
Very.
Like
I could,
he was sitting in his room and
yeah, absolutely.
wrote this riff and
Yeah, it feels like you know,
wrote this song to it.
you come over for a barbecue and hey, you know, play that song you were working on.
Really, just pretty.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
really
no
is
other
just a
way to
pretty
describe
track.
it. Yeah,
Like some of those like nostalgia
Very.
imagery of being a child and running through the grass. And
yeah.
track 10 is called Footnote.
More guitar.
Yeah. Oops.
You said at the party that I was too drunk. I told you I liked you, you said sober up. But why would I lie? It's so clear I'm in love with you. A tense conversation, you like someone else. I say if I waited, could that maybe help? So I'll just take a footnote in your life, and you could take my body, every line I would write for you, but a footnote will do. A footnote will do.
Very genuine again. Very. I'm not looking for the popular phrases.
Yeah.
That everyone else sees what you never see. We're perfect together, but I'll never be the one.
But you know what I'm saying, right? This whole steady.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'll
just-
stop being pretentious and loathing our friendship. You taught me a lesson that feelings are reckless. It's just like the novels, side characters end up alone. Please don't forget. A footnote will do. Forget. A footnote will do. A footnote will do.
Nice.
Very pretty. Another very
Yeah,
pretty
it
song.
has a whole. I'd say you know the majority of the album has this whole campfire feel to it.
Yeah.
You know, just log cabiny, sitting around the fire. Just,
Like the further we go into the album, the more I'm feeling his presence and what
yeah,
like I'm starting to feel more of what is going through his brain, sort of,
Right.
or what his
I mean, he
style
could-
is. And
right. It feels like the performances are would stop you from having just conversation to really, like just that with the dun 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 dun, like you're forced to pay attention because it's so subtle, but the lyrics
and the lyrics are pretty clever.
Yeah,
too.
he's
like,
not. There's no
taking a footnote in your life.
There's so much more substance than in those first 2 or 3 because those were very, I would even put the whole bubblegum, title to those, like very teeny bopper.
Which again,
these have substance, and
again, it could be. You never know how much other people are involved, and I don't know this for a fact. I'm just guessing, but sometimes, like you said, it's very early in his career. That could be other people's voices in his ear saying, "Well, I don't know.
Have that on
I don't know how
album.
many people are going to be listening to these ones."
Yeah, if we're going to do this, you got to give me
that's real poppy that'll take off or
Right.
get us some
Right.
revenue. This is, I believe, his most popular song, or one of his most popular.
based
when I was
on the
looking
numbers.
at and when I was looking at his Spotify page.
Okay.
It's called Memories, track 11.
It's been a couple months. That's just about enough time for me to stop crying when I look at all the pictures. Now I kinda smile. I haven't felt that in a while.
Wow. You almost
It's
hear
late,
his
I
speaking
hear the
voice
door.
there.
Yeah.
Bell ringing and it's boring. I open up that door, see your brown eyes at the entrance. You just wanna talk and I can't turn away. Oh, what dog? But please don't ruin this for me. Please don't make it harder than it already is. I'm trying to get over this. I wish that you would stay in my memories, but you show up today just to ruin things. I wanna put you in the past, cause I'm traumatized, but you're not letting me do that. Cause tonight, you're all drunk in my kitchen, curled in the fetal position, too busy playing the victim to be listening to me when I say you stay.
Sounds like we're finally getting the full production here.
Yeah, earlier.
Produced track.
Yeah, definitely earlier.
Over and over again. I promise that the ending always stays the same, so there's no good reason in make believing that we could ever exist again. Drunk in my kitchen, curled in the fetal position, too busy playing.
I do like the flow of that. The chorus.
It goes fast, but then it doesn't get too fast. It pulls right back to this, and then it picks up a little.
Yeah, the flows
and it comes
in and
back.
out. I kind of like that.
Since you came, I guess I'll let you stay for as long as it takes.
What a range!
Oh,
Grab
man.
your books and your coat and that one good cologne that
Like you
you
said.
bought when we were fighting.
Yeah, get him up
At the concert. I mean, that's great.
Very good. I see
All
like
those big reverb vocals.
huge song. All the right lines too for people going through that.
Nice.
That was very good.
That was a fantastic track.
Yeah, that was my favorite so far.
I get the streams.
Oh yeah.
If you're like just tuning in to
I mean, that's
check out a song from him,
Yes.
I could totally see that one.
Oh.
See, now if that was track 1, I think
Oh.
we'd be like way more grabbed quick. But I'm not mad that it's in the back.
No,
because
me neither.
It's
Now
feels more rewarding.
Now we've adjusted to
His sound
the
a little bit.
sound. I mean, the way it started off, it was like practically his speaking voice. I
Yeah.
heard a whole different thing. Then the rhythm picked up a bit, but then not a lot. It pulled back like at least twice, and then stayed in that ballad
Yeah.
mode.
I haven't. I'm happy that I haven't been like throughout being like, he sounds like this, and this. We both really haven't, because we're just really getting
go ahead.
his
But here it comes. The
Yes.
male version of Chapel Rowan.
No, I mean, I could see a little bit there, or even I know he's outwardly said that Taylor is his favorite. How she does a little bit of that spoken, but the most thing that it's clicked with me, and I'll play you a snippet because I know you won't know the artist, but there's an artist called Kuko who's very popular, and also a male artist, also makes very emotional songs, love songs.
Okay.
Super, super popular. I found him years back, but he also has that style of like very smooth singing voice, but his verses are almost spoken word of how monotone and spoken they are.
Time changed, we're different, but my mind still says redundant things. Can I not think?
Right? But then the verses.
You wouldn't know a single thing about how I feel about you.
Definitely.
It's almost like spoken word and
Right.
this.
Take the bumpy road.
Right? You could kind of see that. But then the chorus is a little. I got
But
that.
for Conan, it was even more.
But he had way more range in the singing parts.
Yeah. Oh.
Grandness.
Yeah.
And those reverb vocals.
And then hitting the notes at the end.
And
was,
hitting all those little layers at the end. Actually, before we play the next track, I'm going to play that last 20 seconds or so, because that was really great.
I wish that you would stay in my memories, in my memories, stay in my memories.
Man, that is really good.
to go from
Damn.
those opening bars to this.
No.
And just exits. That could have been the final track.
Oh,
even.
man. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like it is. The last track's called The Exit.
More guitar.
Yeah. Fitting
And the
ending.
flowers haven't even wilted. It's crazy how fast you tilted the world that we were busy building. Mid-November, and I'm sipping on a half-cold coffee, staring at a girl who's not me. On your arm, a carbon copy.
Great lyrics.
Yeah.
Feels like we had matching wounds, but mine's still black and bruised, and yours is perfectly fine. You left, it's over. You already found someone to miss, while I'm still standing at the exit. I'm still standing at the exit. I can't hate you.
Wow.
Forgetting everything we wanted. The exit.
It's a very interesting
I'm still standing at
To have
Chorus.
multiple
Yeah, all this shit.
breaks.
feels like we had matching wounds, but mine's still black and bruised, and God, it hurt when I found out. Feels you left bruised, it's over. You even counted on your lips. Feels you left hurt, it's over. You already found someone to miss. You love her, it's over. You already found someone to miss.
Very unique track.
Yeah, the lyrics are great.
It seemed like it seems like every track as we went on added a little
Yeah,
something different.
I was
than-
trying to follow the story, and then I thought, well, maybe how when he talked about the bruises, I thought maybe he was talking about his sister, like how the both of them buried this thing alive, that they never dealt with it.
But no, it's definitely a relationship.
Yeah.
Something. someone moving on.
Yeah,
but those
that break,
the breaks in the
exit,
and then the little, like machine gun drums.
Instead of sticking with this, I mean, the rest of the song is fluid.
Yeah.
So why? I mean, he's making the emphasis right there on that. So
very
very
good album. Very great album.
Ambitious, I'd say. Risk taking. The sound is very. I mean, coming off of the success of Chapel and how we listened to that, and I mean, it feels like, you know, this dynamic is, you know, like this is the sound now.
Yeah.
You know, like all that emphasis on, you know, louder, wow, you know, speaking, like there's no mumbling of the words. Everything is so pronounced.
I think you said it best. I like halfway through when you said it seems like these people in the newer pop generation are forming their own new sound.
The mold has been broken
rather than trying to fit into the. And of course, there still are artists that kind of fit in.
Yeah,
to a more standard
I'd say
sound.
this is harder.
But
this is harder to do.
And then to grow a following and be successful and
have that
sell
sound
records
loved, right?
And but I get it. I would say after listening to the whole thing, I get it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I get him having a following.
I do too.
Enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it
a lot.
I would go see him in concert.
100%. Clearly can sing.
Oh.
And would love to hear a straight live performance
of
like
all of those.
Straight guitar and voice or piano and voice. I wouldn't, from what I could tell, I wouldn't imagine it sounding much different.
He probably doesn't have it's probably not a large, you know, like, you know, you see them and they're probably in the dark a little bit, you know, like who was that artist we listened to where she had the all-female band?
Oh, that was Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, yeah. And they were like kind of, you know, they weren't the emphasis of the act, but they were there with her, and she, you know.
Yeah, she kind of orchestrated it.
Exactly. I feel like he probably would do the same kind of thing.
I really enjoyed that.
Because you could hear that there was some, I guess it was him, but it could have been like backing singers, you know, at that end, the exit.
I was starting to get nervous once we hit Best Friend. I was like, I'm not.
Best Friend was tough.
I'd say that's probably my least favorite, just from what I remember.
Yeah, lyrically and just, it just.
But that's okay.
It was disjointed.
I mean, everything after that.
The rest of it was solid.
Tracks 5 through 12.
100%, I agree.
Varied.
I did
different
not
styles.
like one. They were conversation provoking.
Family Line is
Family Line.
Great standout.
Yeah, the Blackbird.
Summer Child.
We both had similar thoughts. Weezer, the song that sounded like, you know,
I thought it was really fantastic.
Very entertaining.
Yet another album or artist that I probably never would have
I would
or listened to or heard of.
And I don't think he gets a lot of airplay.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say he's like super mainstream, but he's definitely gathering a following. I mean, 22 million.
If he's been on a talk show.
22 million monthly listeners is not small. If you are watching this on YouTube and you want to watch the uncut version, you could check that out on Patreon. If not, hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and we'll see you next week with a new album. Oh wait, fuck! I skipped a part. Rewind.
I made you. I cut you. I distracted you.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week with a new album and a new video. Peace.